7 random shootings in 9 days. In 2016, Virginia Beach was on edge when 3 young gunmen terrorized the city.
Police were close to categorizing the teens as serial killers. They've since been convicted and locked up, but their victims are finding justice and time simply can't heal those wounds. 3 years later, Dan Kennedy introduces us to a woman living with scars.
Cut this sheet.
When Cindy Sulky looks in the mirror, she sees a survivor.
Yeah, it bothers the shoulders and whatnot after a while.
Sulky has been cleaning homes around Hampton Roads for 28 years, but for these past 3, she's been working through sharp pain.
Vacuuming, dusting, cleaning bathrooms, making beds, all of those things are conducive to having pain, and it wasn't that way prior to being shot, unfortunately.
Sulky navigates life with a bullet still lodged in her body.
2 millimeters away from being a quadriplegic, if not dead.
It was a Wednesday night in December 2016. Cindy and her husband Thomas had just returned to their Virginia Beach home from Christmas shopping.
Never in your wildest dreams are you expecting that you're going to get shot in the next 2 seconds.
They left home that night in an ambulance.
I saw them, they saw me, they started to run towards the house, and so I was able to do that and this, and that's when they shot through the door. The one went through the back of my head, the one went, it's still in me, went through my shoulders.
The one that went through her head hit me right here and bounced. I didn't even think it punctured me until the EMT showed up and opened the hole up. Said, oh yeah, you got a hole there.
Cindy and Thomas were just the latest victims in a random 9-day shooting spree, almost deemed the work of a serial killer by FBI standards.
We were in our own home. We did nothing. We didn't know this kid. We didn't know anything about him. We were just victims in our own homes.
Police arrested 3 teens who were later convicted for their part. Cindy and Thomas survived, but they're stuck living with the scars.
This is a stress that I feel like I'm not escaping.
Both seen.
Nobody ever said, what can we do to help you heal?
And unseen.
I feel forgotten, literally.
The couple relies on therapy twice a month. The state's Victim Witness program helps victims of crime who meet certain criteria. It paid for their first 20 visits, but Cindy and Thomas have been on their own since.
We're basically left hanging.
On the hook for thousands of dollars in medical bills.
Somebody in a car accident, they go to court, they get money from the insurance company for a settlement. We don't get no settlement. Who do we sue? The kid was 17 years old.
The night of the shooting is just one short chapter in this survivor's unfinished story.
My PTSD is there forever. It'll be there for the rest of my life.
Despite the unending pain and mounting bills, Sulky counts her blessings, thankful to be alive and able to work.
Missed the spinal cord itself by 2 millimeters, which is the thickness of 2 pennies.
Now she's on a mission to spread awareness and advocate for more victim resources, knowing the scars from that December night are ones that can't be scrubbed clean.
Now, there are state resources available for victims, including compensation in some cases. We posted details with the story on 13newsnow.com.
All right, a beautiful sun.